The most important thing that you need to realize when creating an ad is you don't have to try and sell the lead on the phone. You have to make sure that the ad is only attracting enough of their attention to get them to want more, almost like giving them a little taste and them ordering the full meal. Now, let's jump right into the ad creative that we used for our business to generate over $400,000 and give us an average cost per lead of $6 Canadian. So let's get right into it. So basically, right now we are on the Insight platform. How it works is you'd call an agent, you could do an inbound, you can do an outbound call. Once you've called, you'll actually be able to view the recording in the recordings tab. Now in the recordings tab here, you'll download this as an MP3. You'll come over to this software called Veed. Now what you're going to do inside of Veed is we're going to go to TeamSpace. You might have a different plan, so it's up to you. We click New here, upload a file, and then we just downloaded this right here. So we took this recent recording. Now it's going to upload here. Perfect. So we have the audio file.
Hey, Jack.
You could test the recording. Now we're going to go over to Elements. We're going to go and look at sound waves. And here we have a different selection of a couple different things. Now I suggest using this one. It's probably the best looking one.
Hey, Jack.
We'll do a little test here.
This is Ashley here from Merchant.
There you go. So you have a bunch of different options here. Let's just do frequency lines for now.
Lenders. How is your day going so far?
So you can see it plays like that. Honestly, I don't even like this one. So let's try, could even try this.
It's going pretty good. How about you?
We'll stick with this for now. So depending on your colors, if you're purple, if you're red, if you're green, you can change that here. Then what we're going to do is add a subtitle. So English, auto detect in English. Give this a second to load. Look, it gives you some previews here. Let's go with this one.
Hey, Jack. This is Ashley here from
I don't like that.
Merchant Lenders. How is your day going so far?
So we can go with this and then edit the subtitle. So you can even change the font here. Change the font to Anton's good. And then let's change this turquoise to turquoise so it matches. It's not exact. Like a lighter green.
It's going pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing great.
So we have that. Now for the logo, I'm just gonna put in a random logo. This has like turquoise color. So you could put a logo up here and then you could play around. So usually I would say have that there at the bottom and then subtitles here. This a little bit bigger. You can even make it longer or shorter. And then at the bottom, usually what we have is like a text. So Anton 34. So let's go here to text and let's do a headline. And then let's switch it to Anton 34. And then we'll make it completely done by AI. So, oh, where did the logo go? Let's add the logo back. Here it is. Not sure why it disappeared. And then here, look, we can make it all turquoise. Same color. Right, so there you go. And then you can have the subtitles. So you can play around with a bunch of different things. And I'm not sure why it keeps doing that. So this is what's happening. So when you add these in, it'll give it a timeline for each thing. And you want to make sure that this is aligned with the length of the video. So Veed changed around its formatting. That's why I was a bit, so my bad. But there you go. And then that's much better. Like I said, you could play around with
It's going pretty good.
The subtitles. You can move it around here. You can move it around there. You could put completely done by AI here and subtitles under, right? There's a bunch of different things that you could do.
I'm doing great.
But yeah, this is the basics. Now, one thing I would recommend that I've seen a lot of people do, especially if you're going after a niche, is instead of like completely done by AI, you say real estate agent doing 50K a month. Let AI handle your calls. Obviously, this is nothing crazy in terms of how in depth I went into this, but this should give you the basic template. And I'm not even kidding. To start, we had ad creative that looked more rough than this. That generated us 200 grand. And then after we kind of implemented, we had an actual designer come in, a graphic designer, and he worked on it. But this is a good spot to start. for your template, a good way to find some good ideas for the creatives and then innovate from there. And then what you'll do is, once this is completed, what I would recommend doing for sure is on the captions, actually reading through and making sure everything's accurate.
I'm doing great.
This one has highlights, which is pretty cool. I like the highlight captions. It keeps them locked in. So it's a base understanding. And then you'll click now or done. Quality, always HD. Yes. So you want to burn subtitles so it stays in the same creative. And then give it a chance here to load. Perfect. Then we're going to rename this creative for ads.
Hey Jax, this is Ashley here from Merchant Lenders. How is your day going so far?
You have your amazing creative there. So then you'll just download here and then you run it as an ad. So this is how we run our ads. The demo creatives work really well. You can do a bunch of different tests with static. You can do a bunch of different tests with different variations of this, but this is what we've used from the beginning, what we've started. Not all of our ads are using this now, but a majority are, and it works. That's all I can say. Give it a test, try it yourself, and take care, everyone. Bye-bye.